Good morning, it's James from Pipe Doctor Home Services, and it is Saturday. Yes, I'm cleaning our newer above ground pool, which I'll touch more on at the end of the video. I don't like dragging out the intros. Today's video is on the installation of a pressure vacuum breaker and a hose bib on a dock, so check it out. It's really nice. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll talk to you at the end. It is a gorgeous day out here in Baldwin, Long Island, and we got a client here who the water company was snooping around and noticed that he didn't have a backflow device. So they said to him, hey, you need to get one. So here I am. Now, this is a 1-inch sprinkler. So anyway, as I was saying, before I was so rudely interrupted. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. Serve my clients first before I give any craps about YouTube. Sorry. Don't take that in a negative way. I'm saying more or less my priority is always talking with my clients and serving them, and recording comes second. But anywho, what I was saying was that, what was I saying? Oh, this is a 1-inch sprinkler main. I do have a 3/4 inch device here. It's not the end of the world to step it down like this. Obviously it's not ideal, but I spoke with the client about it, and you know, he wants this done and over with. So, and this is what I had with me. And usually when his sprinklers are on, it's at a time of day in which nothing else is running, so it's really not the end of the world. Now, the reason I'm doing this with this brass nipple and female adapter is because I didn't have any other male adapters in my truck, which I'm shocked, because I almost always restock my material, usually very well on top of that. So whatever. So we're gonna get this set up height wise. We'll make sure that's good. A lot of water inside that. Still some on the bottom. That wasn't sketchy at all. My hand being stuck back there. Sheesh. My God. Scared the crap out of me. Now the reason we're coming up high is because he does have a tall sprinkler head in the front yard. And you need to be at least 12 inches above that in order for this to effectively work properly. Of course it got a little wonky on me. It's the only thing I can't stand with press. Perfectly fine before. All right. So, I had made a YouTube short about not knowing how to solder. So that's kind of like my running joke. Is that plumbers these days don't know how to solder because we pro press everything. So if you haven't noticed, I joke about that in my videos, but the whole thing with that is that I spent the first 5 years of my plumbing career perfecting soldering just for it to be taken over by pro pressing. So whenever I solder now, I make the joke like, oh, I don't know what I'm doing, not bad for my first time, blah blah blah. So it's funny whenever I have like a viewer or somebody comment like, don't worry bro, you'll get the hang of it, or you know, just keep practicing. And it's like, no, I do know how to do it. I'm just busting your chops saying that I don't. It's great. I'm really happy about it, and I don't know if it's coming across in the video, is the way this is leaning. But it's just the way that it pressed, and unfortunately I don't have much that I can do to straighten it out. You know, I mean, unless I put one split ring on it to try to help it, but it is what it is. Yeah, he wanted this T put back so that his sprinkler guy can hook up the compressor to here and still blow it out. I said you could blow it out from the test cocks. He's like, yeah, I don't know if my sprinkler guy is gonna know what to do with that. So, all right, no problem. Stupid thing. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I wish if I were to make this riser piece shorter, I could help straighten it out. Just take a little bit off of this just to see. Yeah. No. My cutter has been threading a lot lately. Very annoying. So like you could see, like it starts to cut and makes these threads. And I don't like that. Okay, so marker. At least this way, if I push down on it a bit, it should help straighten it out. Let's get this pressed. Yeah, come on, get up there. This elbow now. Okay, so at least that's straightened out. Okay, let's take this off for now. We do have one other thing to do while we're here with the press tool, which I'm excited to show you guys, but we're gonna get the water turned back on for this. We'll close these test ports and then we'll test this to make sure that we have the correct spring tension across this pressure vacuum. Yep.
Won't affect much the pressure that I had, right? I had good water pressure.
No. Let's see. Holding steady. And 70 psi. Oh, you have fantastic water pressure. That's great. Okay. Okay. I am not an ocean dweller. I prefer lakes. But I can tell you that this is definitely cool. It beats being in an attic. Sorry, Daniel. Alright, so we're gonna undo this abortion. See if I can get like a 2-hole screw on here. A 2-hole strap, copper strap. Alright, so let's get this off first. Now, I could get crazy fancy with this and make this like a whole shebang, but the client already is concerned on pricing. So if I turn this into a much bigger thing, I mean, like, I would love to put like a drop ear 90 here or up here and mount it, but it doesn't make sense. We'll just keep it simple. We'll do it nice, you know, we'll get it set up like that. We'll put a nice strap on it so it's not moving around all over the place, but we'll keep it at that. Yeah, so the reason I don't like the ocean is I don't like the way it smells. It's got such a funky smell to it. That salt water. Oh look, there's like a goose over there, or a swan. I don't like the smell. I don't like the smell of salt water, seawater. See, I grew up on a lake in Connecticut, Candlewood Lake, if any of you are familiar with the area. And it doesn't smell. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are days where water doesn't smell good, but it doesn't smell like the ocean. Like, I don't find the ocean to be a refreshing. I'm going on about something so minute, but don't get me wrong, like, if I wasn't working right now and this was like my friend's house, am I jumping in? 100%. Absolutely, I would. Well, maybe not over here. I don't know. The water over here doesn't look too, like, swim worthy. Yeah. Okay. But beggars can't be choosers. If there was like a Great Gatsby situation and this client was like, hey, I want to give you my property, I'm not going to say no just because I don't like the ocean. Okay, so now that we got that nice and clean, try not to drop anything because that would suck. I'm telling you right now, 2 full hands on the press tool. I almost want to tie a rope off to it. I mean, look, if it goes down, I guess I'd be going in for it. Okay, almost sturdy. You just need one support. Okay. Yeah, we used to have a Sea Ray 28 footer on Candlewood Lake. It's a nice boat. Please don't die on me. I got it on when I was doing no hub. There we go. All right, almost lost the baby hammer to the depths. I was taking out that nail. I didn't like it. All right, let's see. I think you got the water on. Beautiful. Looks good to me. As per usual, straightforward install, nothing overly crazy. I know I'll probably get some criticism for using a 3/4 inch vacuum breaker on a 1 inch line, but like I said, the client just wanted it done and over with. It's also nice working on that dock. But yeah, so we have now this Intex, not sponsored by them, above ground pool. It's actually 15 feet long, 7.5 feet wide, I think like 30 something inches tall. We had picked it up like a month ago. It was on sale on Amazon because we used to have a round pool on our grass and it killed the grass. And we really like having a pool. So I got it on sale. It was incredibly cheap. I probably spent more money filling it with water and more money on the accessories like the ladder, the skimmer, the chlorine, and the shock and all that stuff. It's definitely a lot of maintenance that I didn't realize, but totally worth it. The kids are super excited. And yeah, I mean, if they can just hang out in the backyard and do this every day in the summertime and they're ecstatic about that, then that's a win for me. Instead of trying to set something up every single morning. So at least we have it. It is still very cold right now because it's not heated, but it is filtered. There's this whole filtration system back here. But we haven't had some crazy hot weather yet that'll help warm it up. But it is getting better temperature-wise and becoming more bearable to be in. So anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the video. comment and, you know, chat with me like you guys always do. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed my content, and I will see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you.